I thought we played unbelievably hard, executed game plan. We turned them over 21 times. We just couldn't score, man. And I didn't think it was poor offense. It was just poor shot making. Like, we only turned it over 7 times. Or what does that say? 9 times. They turned it over 21. I thought we got a ton of good shots. If you look at our point shooting, it's going to look really bad in the paint. Points in the paint. I don't even want to look. I looked one time in the fourth quarter, and I decided not to look anymore. So, just too bad, because I thought we did enough. Like, we certainly, like, I thought we really hustled, and we really played great D and all that stuff, and we just could not get enough offense to hang in there.
I mean, that's obviously been a theme now for a few weeks. Just is besides just trusting that things are going to swing back the opposite direction, as far as just the shot making. Like, what else is there anything else you can do?
Well, I mean, you certainly got to look at it, right? I think that you always start with, are the shots good enough? Mm-hmm. Right, and just from my eye and the feel of the game, I think so. You always got to go back to the tape. Yeah, is there 6 possessions out of 100 where we probably shot too quick and too guarded or something, where we'd probably like to take another look, But I thought we got to the things we wanted to get to. We spaced the way we should. We passed most of the time when we should. Maybe a couple at the rim where we were challenging too many bodies or things like that. But we had some dump-offs, we had kickoffs, we had all kinds of stuff, but we just couldn't score enough at the rim, the 6 to 8 footers, and I swear we had 10 wide-open catch-and-shoot corner threes, and I'm not sure we made one of them. Maybe one. Mo threw one in on a pump fake shot clock. That was a bad possession where we actually scored. So that was kind of the story of the night. Yeah, this is kind of the story of the night.
What did you ask of Tyrese at halftime, and what did you make of his second?
Well, I told him I wanted him to get back to more, and it looked like great advice, because I asked him to get back into some more race it at him, pull back threes. And like his first possession of the second half, he raced in there, pulled back, hit it. Ended up being his only 3-point make of the night. But I just kept telling him, you got to get the ball, find the ball, find space. You got to keep attacking. Like, you got to keep attacking. You are our best option, right? So that's it. He did.
When you think about sort of watching that, the run-ahead pull-up situation with Tyrese, Buddy defensively, Tobias rebounding, it feels like your calls are being responded to in a pretty tangible way. As a coach, again, obviously you want to come out on top, but is that heartening to you as you look at what this stretch looks like, that the calls are being responded to?
I mean, it's certainly better than the other way around, right? I mean, I say as long as we play our guts out, I can live with it. I'm having a hard time right now living with it, right? Because I just felt like we really did play so hard and executed so well on defense tonight, and I thought we executed on offense too, and we just couldn't get it in the basket. So I think, you certainly want to I told the guys, I give you a lot of credit. You just kept playing and kept playing and kept playing. Even at the end, we stole the ball. If Tyrese makes that corner three, it's a 2-point game with 30 seconds to go. Like, we still were there, right? So, I guess, what was your question? Is it heartening? A little bit. I certainly want us to just give everything we got. That's all I ever ask.
How do you continue to message that, like, just all of that to your team, to let them get frustrated?
Yeah, I mean, that's the hard part, right? It's like they're out there killing themselves, and there's nothing at the end of it for them except for an L, right? So this is a tough league, and we just gotta make sure this is a way of playing that we're trying to build, and like you said, and you just got to trust that some of these shots will go in, and it'll give us even more energy and more confidence. It's not easy to play with that much energy defensively when the ball keeps rimming out or not hitting the rim or whatever was happening, right? Like, it's not, and we did. So you can look at that as a positive.
And if you look at through the big picture the past month and a half, what leaves you encouraged with how the team's played in crunch time without Joel, and what are the things that give you concern?
Well, we are, I would say, we are a much a better defensive team. I don't want to say that because Joel does so much to make you really good on his own, but I just think that around the edges defensively, we've gotten a lot better. Like, playing a lot harder, doing schemes better, really doing a lot of good things. So I think hopefully that carries over. And then when you do make a mistake, he's back there to erase some of it, right? That's really big. And he's really, really a good defender too. So I think the rest of the group's taken the defensive stuff up a notch.
You mentioned your conversation at halftime with Tyrese, and you tell him you're our best option. Mm-hmm. So how tough is it for you to not ask more than what these guys are capable of giving?
Well, I think that, again, this kind of related. When Joel's back, or when he's playing, whatever, these guys play a certain role. Like they are now like way outside these roles, right? So it's good. I think it improves them, but you're also seeing that, maybe, there's only incremental gains you can make. I mean, I think we're learning how to use Oubre some that everybody just kind of plays off of Joel when he's out there. And now we've got to figure out how to use these guys in other ways. So I'm hoping that the minutes that he's off the floor, now we've got all this experience back and we can really organize ourselves pretty good and figure out how to score when he's not on the floor. Hopefully.
Yeah, not to spin ahead already, and I only ask this in case we don't see you tomorrow, but in facing the Clippers, I mean, does the trade already feel like 25 years ago when you think about that was already that was this season?
It was this season. Like somebody asked me about the last time we played the Lakers today, and I was like, that seems like another lifetime ago, back in November or whatever that was. So, yeah, it seems like it's been a long time since the trade. I don't even know if anybody's even mad anymore, are they? Take care. See you.